Good morning, everyone. I thought I would make a video to kind of go through the process of how you would administer an online test. I know it's been a while since we had that after school professional development on it. So the first thing that you need to remember is students should not log into their Chromebooks. You're going to go down here in the left-hand corner where it says apps, and when you click on it, well, there it goes. You choose STAR Online Testing Program. It's going to take a hot minute for it to load. So my suggestion is before you do your benchmark to go into your classroom and open up all your Chromebooks and go ahead and get this process started so kids aren't just sitting there waiting on it to happen like we are currently. Okay, when the system finally loads, you're going to see all of these tabs on the right. Summative assessment is the one that kids will click on the day of testing, so you don't want to click on that for benchmark testing. If you are someone who is giving the interim assessment, which is all of 5th grade, I believe, you're going to click interim assessment. It's going to load again. And then you're going to look at the kids pass out their test tickets, and the kids are going to type in their username, their password, and their session ID. So when you're passing out your tickets, you should look at them, and there will be some kids who receive different accommodations. And at the bottom of their test ticket, you'll see where it says like P&P, which lets you know if they get oral admin or pop-ups, rollovers, all of those type things. That's already embedded in there, so the kids don't have to click anything. They choose take test, and it's going to load, and you should be good to go. When you get finished with your benchmark, if you'll tell me, I'll pull all the reports and print it off and bring you their scores. Okay, if you are a teacher who is giving your test paper, but like your special ed kids or 504 students are going to be taking it online, and you still want to give the same benchmark to everyone in the room, then you need to do the following for the kids that are going to be taking it online. You're going to go to practice. The mouse on this Chromebook is messed up, so I'm on the struggle bus. Okay, it's going to load. All right, and then when you go to year, you'll see all the years that are available for you to take. So if you're going to give last year's benchmark, obviously you're going to choose 2019. And then you just go down, you select the grade level, you select what subject it is, and then where it says test, I guess would be the one that y'all are going to have questions about. And right there is where it'll be, you need to choose like all P&P so that those students get their test read to them and they have pop-ups and rollovers and those things. And then they'll choose take test. Now you'll need to go in Eduphoria and make a blank Scantron for them to bubble their answers in. Because this is not associated with a username and password, it's not going to save kids information. So you'll still be able to let them bubble out their answer document and scan it in and get their scores. After it loads, you're going to see different drop downs of what you're looking for to give your benchmark. So you would select a year, and then you select a grade. Then you select whatever subject, and then this is where those kids that are going to need accommodations, you would choose all P&P. And then you would click take test, and it's going to load it. So you're going to need to make sure that you have headphones for these students, and all of the kids that are going to get oral admin are going to need headphones. It goes through exactly what it's going to be like for them when they take their test. So they hit speak, it reads the sentence to them, and it has all the tools that they can practice with. If after you give your benchmark, you see a kid who's struggling to use the tools or maybe is misusing the tools, if you'll tell me who they are, I'll meet with those kids and kind of do a little mini tutorial with them and talk to them about the importance of taking it seriously, etc. Okay, the last tab I wanted to talk to you about is the tutorial tab. And when you click on the tutorial tab, it has sections that are going to be devoted to using the tools, and it's still broken down by grade level and all of that. But you should always do all supports, and that way they can practice with all of the tools. So you'll see that all of your tools are at the top. Well, let me do this real quick. So once you take the test, all of the tools are going to be up here at the top. There's audio and speak, which controls the volume that they hear it at and the rate at which someone is speaking to them. They can change the color if you have any kids that have, I think there's one in 5th grade that has to have a different colored background. I think she uses yellow. So this is where she would go to change her screen to yellow. And then it's going to go through many videos of how to use the different tools. So I would definitely practice this. Maybe in your lab classes, it would be a good idea to go through all of these different tools. If you're struggling, please call or text me and I'll come over and help you. Okay, just a few reminders. If you are giving like last year's test, some of those may not be fully loaded into this system yet, so you need to go and check before your benchmark test and make sure that the year that you're going to give as your benchmark is actually available in there. Really, I think that's only a problem with some of the 2019 tests, but I think everything below 2019 is fully in there. Make sure you have enough headphones. I do have some headphones that you can borrow, but I need them back for when we really do start testings, but just let me know if you need to borrow some. And please practice with your kids. It's not really fair to them to just open up a computer screen in front of them on the day of your benchmark testing, and not fair to you for you to get back results that you are hoping to get when kids haven't practiced on their Chromebooks. If you need anything, you can email me or call me. Have a great day.